What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my video, and I want to talk about the Commanders. I had a chance to look at the film and look at a lot of things, and it's a lot of stuff that looks like that's something we can clean up. Jaden Daniels, he played pretty good from what he had to do. A lot of times he had to run for his life. The right guard, the right tackle, left guard, they got beat a couple of times, and it was like they was on skates. They were getting pushed back. And then in the run game, when they have to push the defensive line, it was like they were going up against a brick wall. They barely moved a yard. They wasn't pushing anybody back. They got to get in the gym, do some squats or something, or you got to do some type of scheming where you find holes. Brian Robinson is the type of running back. He just find a hole, and if it ain't a hole, he going to run through his teammate. He going to run through everybody else. He just think he can just bulldoze somebody and get like 2 yards. You know, I don't want 2 yards. I want you to get at least 3 or 4 yards. Not 2 yards, not 1 or 2 yards, trying to bulldoze everybody. And that seems like that's his game. If it's like a big hole, he will go through it. He doesn't find a hole. A lot of times, on at least 2 plays, he could have bounced out to the left. But he chose to go right inside where's the crowd. And he got by like 1 yard, maybe 2. Now, Eckler, he finds the hole. He's elusive. He does one cut, and he goes in there. You know, he's the type that probably will like bounce out and go for a lot of yards. I know Eckler doesn't want to have the bulk of the carries, but I think he should start in there if you need to get 1 or 2 yards. You'll see Brian Robinson seems like he runs with his eyes closed or just run with his head down. And he could have went left or right, but he went straight ahead into somebody. Well, they say the wide receivers wasn't getting separation. Well, a lot of times they were, but couldn't find them because by the time he get to his second read, somebody's already in his face trying to get him. You know, but a few times he stood there. Then he took off running. I guess nobody was open. All right, on the defensive side, St. Juice, I call him St. Trash Juice, and Forbes. It's a combination of the play calling and the personnel. Now, I don't know why they're playing so far off the line. When it's 1st and 10, they play off 10 yards. Now, I don't know if that's what Joe Witt is telling them to do, the cornerback coach is telling them to do, because they scared of getting beat. And then they playing 10 yards off. St. Juice likes to bail. The person run 5 yards, he bailing from 10 yards, bailing 5 yards back. And they could just, do a hook route or, slant or whatever the hell and get the ball. I don't understand that kind of concept. Like, why are you playing so far off? And if you go back to the film and look, you will see most times when they wasn't far off, when they was like at least 5 yards, that play wasn't successful for the offense. So I hope they look at the film and be like, okay, yeah, we need to play, close up on the line. And then all the miscommunication, that miscommunication is because they didn't know who to check. The Buccaneers had 3 wide receivers on one side, and there was only 2 defenders right there. You couldn't see the safeties. It was 2 cornerbacks right there, and St. Juice, and I think it might have been Mike or Chin, I don't know. They didn't know who to cover because, they zigzagged or one went straight, and both of the defenders said, I'm going to go with the straight person, and left the one dude to cut 5 yards up or 10 yards up and caught the ball. You can't have that. They can just dink and dunk all day if you're going to play it that far off. So, that right there. And the tackling. I done seen Payne miss a tackle. Payne missed like 2 tackles. They probably all missed about 2 tackles each. Payne missed like 2 tackles. Allen missed 2 tackles. Trying to sack Baker Mayfield. I seen Luvu miss a tackle. He trying to like torpedo himself and hit Baker. Baker bounced off that stuff and ran for like 10 yards. And they up there grabbing like they playing flag football. If you go back and look, it's like they trying to grab at a flag. Why are you grabbing? You don't grab like a little kid. Mommy, pick me up. That's what they look like. That's what they looking like. It's not going to work. I don't know. They need to hire somebody to be a tackling dummy to come in there and just get tackled by everybody. Pay this dude or something, I don't know. Bobby Wagner missed a couple of tackles. I mean, if somebody juking, it's like, they almost had him. They getting there, but they just not tackling. We need somebody in the middle of Allen. They pushing their opponent's back. But all the quarterback or running back got to do is go up the middle. They can't play the run good. So they need somebody big in the middle. Them two together, pushing somebody up. All they got to do is run straight up. So either you gotta trade one of these guys because they like the same. They like the same. They like twins. I don't think one is better than the other. If it is, it's a slight bit. But both of them the same. Nah, you probably need to trade one of them. That's all I got. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Because like I said, I looked at the film. Alright y'all, that's it for this video. I'm Chris Magma. I'll see y'all in the next one.